Hello and thanks so much for joining in with me today. I'm Anna Hellman and today I want to share with you a really adorable kangaroo baby card. I have a friend who's having a baby coming up and I wanted a special card for her. So the other day I looked through my collection, found this set which is so cute. It has this little hello baby greeting and you can make the mama kangaroo having the little baby in the pouch. And I thought this would just be perfect for a really sweet card for her. So I'll tell you first what we need to make this card. We need a card base. Mine is Whisper White or thick Whisper White, which I really like to use for my card bases. It measures 5.5 by 8.5. Then I've folded that in half. Need a piece of our Hydrangea Hill designer paper. This measures 3 3/4 by 5.5. This piece measures 2 by 5. This is a piece of our Hydrangea Hill Mercury Acetate, which is really interesting. You know, it's acetate, but I think it makes really nice accents on card projects. Then we need a die cut out of white from the Stitch So Sweetly die set, and this is the one that measures about 2.5 by 3.5 inches. Then I've stamped and created a few of the die cuts using the stamps and the dies. So I stamped the big kangaroo on some crumb cake and the little kangaroo, used some soft sueding to do that, and I got those die cut out, and then I wanted some sweet little hearts to add as well, so I created them. So this is going to come together pretty quickly. The other thing I will mention, we do need a little bit of ribbon, and if you stick around to the end, I'm going to show you a trick for how to add a ribbon onto your card project that looks like it was tied around, but it's not. It's a lot easier to do than that. So this piece measures about 4.5 inches, and then we also need a little bow as well. So let's get started. First, we just need to assemble some of this, which is going to come together really quickly. Now, I will mention, if you're looking at my colors, my color scheme here, you may be wondering if this is supposed to be for a girl or a boy. And if you're wondering that, then I'm happy, and hopefully I've accomplished my purpose, because they found out whether it's a girl or a boy, but they have not told anyone else. So I was trying to achieve one that looked gender neutral without using the traditional grays or yellows or greens. So hopefully I have accomplished that here. Now, what we're going to do to attach this bow, this ribbon, and I should have done this before I laid that paper down. I got myself in a hurry. So I'll show you when you do this. I'll give you a tip for how you can fix it. So I put a glue dot on the end of each of those ribbons. And now I'm going to grab my Take Your Pick tool and lift up with the spatula underneath this blue piece, if I can get under there. The spatula is really nice. If you put things down that you didn't really want to have down yet, this is great for lifting those up. So I'm going to lift this up far enough to stick this underneath in the spot where I want it. Then I just want to give it a nice good press to hold that in place. Now, I'm going to do the same thing over here. See, when I get myself out of sorts sometimes, there can be a bit of it in me showing you this trick. So I got that on. I think I got it on a little bit crooked, so I want to get that on in the right spot. There we go. Press that down really good. Now, if you find when you do this that you end up with your paper lifted up just a little bit, what you can do is shoot some glue under there. Not too much, of course. Just a little bit. And once that dries, that should help hold that in place. Okay, so let's add our kangaroos, and then we will get to that trick I wanted to show you for making your bow look pre-tied, which you can already see about half of it right now. So here is the Kangaroo. I'm going to switch my spatula tip back over to the piercing tip. This tool is so handy and I use it all the time. It's called the Take Your Pick tool. I can actually link you to a video I created all about it right here if you want to take a look at that. So I want to stamp my greeting right here. So I'm going to place this Mama Kangaroo right about there to leave space here. Now, these are so much fun. I love all the little attachment pieces that go with this set that you can put in the Mama's pouch. There are flowers and hearts and maybe some other fun things that go in there as well. So I'm going to slide that into her pouch. I didn't point that out to you, but the die actually cuts a hole in the pouch so that you can slide your item down there inside. Now I'll grab that Hello Baby greeting, the little stamp, stamp this over here. I do want to add these sweet little purple hearts. Just a moment, we'll stamp the inside of the card and finish it off with this bow. Okay, so we have those cute little hearts. Let's go ahead and stamp the inside and then we will give it a final touch with the bow. I did want to add one of the little kangaroos on the inside, so I'll grab some soft suede ink here, stamp this little guy down here, the bottom left. I decided to use the, I debated whether to pull out a greeting from a different set to use on the inside of the card, but I decided to use this one. This stamp set has the teeny tiniest, most adorable little stamps. And this one says happy for you, so I thought that would be perfect. And then I have the little heart stamp mounted here on the other side of my block. If you ever run out of blocks, you're not sure how to make it work, you can always mount some on both sides. So we'll stamp that there. I think that looks nice for the inside. And let's grab this bow and finish it off. So grab my glue dots here. If you haven't used glue dots, definitely I would really encourage them, especially for things like ribbons or buttons on your project. Now my glue dot was too big. It was going to stick out from behind the center of this bow. So what I did, I rolled it up with my fingertip so that it's in a little tiny roll and it fits behind the knot now. So you can lay this on and press it in place wherever you like, and you look like you have a really nice ribbon that you tied around your card project with that bow, but it's a lot easier because you can tie your bow on its own. Now, if you have problems tying bows, I put together a video that is 10 tips for tying the perfect bow, and they are so helpful. I have used especially the very first tip to teach brand new beginning card makers how to make bows, and people nail it on the first time. So I'm going to link you to that video right now, how to tie a bow. I do also want to link you, if you really like this Kangaroo Company stamp set along with the dies, I have another card project, put together a video for a while back. I'm going to link you to that as well. So thanks so much for stopping in today. You can find links to all the products I've used today in the video description below. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I hope to see you back again next time. Have a wonderful day.